Zombie apocalypse.
I want to talk a little bit about drinking and driving. Don't be doing that shit. A buddy of mine that I work with was actually rear-ended while doing his job. Good thing he was in a pretty sizable vehicle, or I may be having a different somber type of conversation with you guys today. But lucky for him, he was. Not so lucky for the people that hit him at about 45 miles an hour with slight entrapment and vehicle fire. So, yeah, man. Listen, I'm not saying don't drink as an adult. Just drink fucking responsibly. You know, don't be a shitbag or an idiot, or just think that, you know, you're capable when you're incapable. You know, dumb it down a little bit. Drink water as well as drinking. I mean, you got to make better decisions. You know, but I know that when I was younger, I made a lot of bad decisions, and I'm hoping that you kids are a lot smarter than us kids. But you know, kids are kids. They're gonna do what they're gonna do, and you know, God forbid we're gonna lose some, and some are gonna learn, and some are not. So just be smart in what you do. Drinking is not a game. You're not becoming an adult early if you're drinking underage, and you know, you're not being smart if you're driving while under the influence. You're playing a game of risk, and whether you make it to where I sit at my age at 48 or you don't, it's just a game of risk. You know, I can count my lucky stars and be thankful, but it's not smart, man. What I did back then wasn't smart. I'm only smart because I get to sit back and think about it now, and I can also talk about, you know, what I've seen over my lifetime. It's not good, man. I don't know. Talking more shit today, so that's it. This is just another little snippet, just talking the talk, walking the walk, and saying, fucking don't drink and drive, man.
Welcome to the Poppa Show.
Bet you didn't know it was me, did you? Of course you fucking did. That didn't cover my whole face. Alright, on this episode of the Poppa Show, we're going to talk a little bit about history, right? We ain't been here that long. When you stop to think about it, right? We have not been here that long at all. Well, let's just say this great world we live in, America. If you stop to think about when we signed in all this stuff, 1776, right? 1776, 1886, 1986, wasn't too long ago, I was alive. 300 years, right? So we're talking maybe 420 years ago, we were just colonizing these lands. Holy crap. That's it. The only people here then were Native Americans before that. So my father, my father's father, his father, and his father were coming over on boats. Either a servant, a tradesman, a nobleman, which didn't do shit back then, or the militia or the army. It wasn't a militia then, it was an army. The soldiers come over in that boat, and it was kind of like a split. I think it was like 40 soldiers. I think it was something like 20 workers and 20 noble people. And the noble people didn't work, and that's why a lot of them died off, because it was beneath them. They weren't a tradesperson. They were someone with money of stature. And then therefore a lot of the people died because the first year they couldn't harvest. It was Powhatan back then that actually befriended the new arrivals and started to show them how to cultivate, was trading with them. And it wasn't to one of the appointed military men that got greedy and started to just take from that tribe where really the friction began. And it still took several times of sending more people over to survive and colonize. And then, of course, start expanding. Because the first couple of years after we learned that trading with, I can't say we, they, because I don't want to put myself in those shoes of that era, because I had nothing to do with that. Those are everybody's ancestors. At some point, someone came over on a boat, and they're all our ancestors. Over generations, someone had to come to America. They weren't born here unless you were a Native American. And back then. So now we're all descendants of all these people that migrated from other countries to here, because it wasn't just one country. It was many countries that migrated here to make where we are now possible and everything we got now possible. But going back to the story, so we're all descendants, and then the first year they were here, they were lackadaisical. They now found out that they can get a lot from the Indians and trade, so they weren't cultivating the land to grow crops to sustain the people. So that's why I think out of 200 some people came, only 35 people survived the first year. Can you imagine that? 35 people the first year. Once they learned about the poor conditions, they sent more. And then therefore they started cultivating land, learning from their mistakes, but then we were still already going out and trying to explore for the riches, the golds, the untold stories of everything they could have from these new lands. And we were still neglecting building the colony up. And then over years and years and years, the colonies were built up, and then you've got all these other states that were formed. But I just wanted you to stop and think about that for a second. That is not that long ago in history. This country and everything we got here is not that old. 5. Only going back 5. Mother's father, father's father, father's father, father, and father's father, father. Crazy. Crazy. And I love this country. I stand for our freedoms. I believe in our rights. I will not have anybody take them away. I believe in guns. If it wasn't for guns and all that, I mean, you're going to look at, like, shit was different back then. Come steal my shit, you getting shot. I mean, that was just the way it was. Not even 300 years ago. Imagine that. Now, try and protect yourself in your own house, they're going to put you in jail. What in the actual fuck, right? That's because we keep passing all these pansy laws and pandering to all these people that scream gun control. That will stop the violence. No, you fucktards. That stops the people from having the ability to protect themselves from the people that are crazy. That's, 100%. So gun control. Take the guns away from the people, and then the people that are crazy are still going to kill you with a screwdriver, a butter knife, a machete. You name it, they're going to find something. You took the only ability to protect ourselves away from us. This isn't like back in the day when everybody kind of fight by putting their fists up like that. No, that shit's gone south, man. They're coming with something to hit you, get you. Take whatever's yours because they want it, because they're crazy. It's the crazy ones with the gun that usually 99.9999% of the time are the ones who cause harms to others. So you take one out of how many hundreds. Hundreds. I mean, we are now, exploding in population. So statistically, come on, man. It's not happening like that point where you need to take everybody's ability away to protect themselves because a handful of people. Right? I guess that's what this country's kind of trying to scream for now. They're trying to, defund the police or make the police go away based on a few. But then all these crazy people are coming out because what social media does. It just puts it out there and it just runs people, the crazies out in the droves. And then once you get the people together, text message, hello, this is Poppa B, I'm live on the air. I do these live, so I can't take your text right now. Oh well. And it's my coworker. So anyways, thanks, Derek. I'm live, man. I'm live. I'm talking about gun control. He's a good man. So, man, now I forgot what I was talking about. Thanks again, Derek. So, shit. Cut. I'm back. I'm just kidding. I never left. And I never cut. Blooper. Yeah, I'm going to smash this all together, whether I leave this in or not. Yeah, that's it for now. Pause, peace, bye. Poppa B is going to talk again about having a dream chopper built from Paul Sr. and the originator of the Orange County Choppers. He's willing to build this guy right here a dream bike. And I need you guys to actually click the vote. Click the link and vote. You can click the vote. It won't help. But if you click the link and then click vote, that'll help me. You can actually vote every 24 hours. And then if you want to, you can also donate which counts towards votes for me as well. But that donation vote goes to the SPCA. It is a 501c nonprofit organization. Of course, SPCA is the nice organization that actually helps animals with their shots, and then also helps pets get adopted. So we want to have healthy, happy animals with healthy, happy people living healthy, happy lives. And Poppa B would be healthy, happy. Well, I'll never be healthy, but I am healthy now. I got my underlying issues, but I would be happy and honored if you'd vote for me so I can have a dream chopper built. Thank you for watching the Poppa B Show. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my message. Get out there and vote for the President of the United States, and take your time right now to vote for Poppa B to win his dream chopper by clicking the link in the description below. And remember, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share. Tell your friends about how crazy and quirky this guy is that talks here on this microphone all the time. This is a hobby of mine. Thanks, Derek. Thanks, Derek. Thanks, Derek. Thanks, Derek.